Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the August 25th meeting for the City of Clovis Planning Commission. Members of the public are encouraged. My gosh. Sorry. I'm thinking already ahead. August 22nd. Thank you very much, Commissioner. Members of the public are encouraged to participate in meetings by accessing the website on the city's website, providing written comment at the same website, participating by phone, or attending a Planning Commission meeting in person. I'd like to call this meeting to order. And if you can please join me, Commissioner Bedstead will be leading us in the flag salute. Please stand. Commission Secretary, if you could call for the roll.
Commissioner Bedstead?
Here.
Commissioner Hebert?
Here.
Commissioner Hinkle?
Here.
And Chair Antuna?
Here.
And Commissioner Hatcher is absent.
Okay, at this time I'd like a motion to approve the Planning Commission meeting minutes for the meeting of July 25th, 2024.
I'll make a motion to approve. Second.
Okay, I have a motion to approve the July 25th meeting by Commissioner Bedstead, second by Commissioner Hinkle. Commissioner Bedstead?
Yes.
Commissioner Hebert?
Yes.
Commissioner Hinkle?
Yes.
Chair Antuna?
Yes.
And Commissioner Hatcher is absent.
Okay, moving on. Do we have any Commission Secretary comments today?
We do not.
Very well. Do we have any Planning Commission member comments? Okay, very well. We're going to go ahead and the Planning Commission will now move to the public comments. This is when we, when the public members are able to address the Planning Commission on any matter within the Planning Commission jurisdiction that is not listed on the agenda. If you would like to speak, step to the podium and state your name and address for the record. In order for everyone to be heard, please limit your comments to 5 minutes or less. Anyone wishing to be placed in the agenda for a specific topic should contact the Planning Division and submit correspondence at least 10 days prior to the desired date of appearance. Do we have anyone in the public who would like to speak? Go ahead and step to the podium and state your name and address for the record. Thank you. Oh, there's a little button right there. Yep.
My name's Tiana Miller. I'm actually a resident. You want my address, you said?
Yes, please.
964 West Fairmont, Clovis, 93612. I'm here just because I have a concern. I already brought it up about the traffic that it's going to cause with this hotel. We already have a major traffic problem.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. If you are going to comment on the project that we're presenting, there'll be a time for that. This is for commenting on anything that's not on the agenda.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
That's okay. Sorry that if it wasn't clear on that. Is there anyone else that would like to speak on an item that is not on the agenda this evening? Okay, seeing none, we're going to go ahead and move on to the public hearing. I did want to announce that prior to starting that, to take a note that after staff makes the presentation on each item, the applicant will be invited to address the commission, including answering any questions from the commission. Then the commission will invite those wishing to speak in favor or of the project to provide comments, following by those that are opposed to the project. All testimony in favor of the opposition will be limited to 3 minutes per person, and a timer is located on the rear wall. I'm just kind of giving a process of how it'll work for you guys in case you have any questions. All right, very good. I'm going to go ahead and introduce the item and consider approval for the CUP 2024-001, adopting a Class 32 categorical exemption from further environmental review under CEQA and approving a conditional use permit for a 4-story, 122-room extended stay hotel located in the southwest area of Shaw Avenue and the State Route 168, SSS Commercial LLC owner Chad Cook, WS California Developer LLC applicant, and Hal Lohr representative. Presenting this evening for the city is Marissa Jensen.
Thank you, Chair. Good evening, Planning Commission. CUP 2024-001 is associated with a 2.16-acre site. It is highlighted on the screen in red. It is currently zoned C2, which is community commercial. There are a lot of commercial land uses to the north and to the east of the project site, primarily automotive and vehicle dealerships in the primary area. We do have some single-family residences to the south of the property, and we do have a multifamily residences to the west in the city of Fresno's jurisdiction. You will also see to the north of the site, there is a vacant area that did receive approvals for entitlements back in 2021. There were 3 CUPs that were processed, 1 for a convenience store and a gas station, and 2 for quick service restaurants with drive-thrus. These construction documents are being finalized, and the site is being ready to be constructed on in the near future. On this slide, we will see both the Phase 1 that was approved back in 2021, so the gas station, convenience store, and 2 drive-thrus, as well as the project that is being considered tonight for the hotel. As you can see with this overall view, you can get an idea of how circulation will work as well as parking. For parking, both phases require 198 parking stalls, and the applicant has provided 213, which meets that standard. And we do have on file with the engineering division a reciprocal access and parking agreement that was filed earlier this year in January. The project being considered tonight is CUP 2024-001, which is for a 4-story, 122-room extended stay hotel by Woodspring Suites. The extended stay portion of the hotel offers, all of the rooms are extended stay opportunity. They do provide accommodations such as kitchenettes and larger living spaces for those that are traveling for work, such as traveling nurses or contractors, or those who may be experiencing like a home remodel or a home build and need a longer place to stay. In addition to this being an extended stay hotel, it is also a limited service hotel as coined by the applicant. There are no bar or restaurant or lounge proposed with this project. It is simply just the hotel, which will help mitigate any sort of noise concern if there were, the public coming to the hotel. It is just the guests. The average number of nights that clients are usually staying here is anywhere between 1 to 90 days, but the applicant did let us know that it's typically around 12 days. This is a closer view of the hotel site. We do have 2 points of access, one that is coming from the north that would come from Shaw Avenue and down through Phase 1 to Phase 2. And then we do have a second point of access off of Winery Avenue, and as required by the code. However, staff has worked with the applicant, and we are conditioning a emergency access only gate to be installed there. which will mitigate any potential traffic concerns through the residential area. So none of the guests will be going through this entry point. It would only be in case of emergencies. Currently existing, there is a 6-foot masonry block wall along the southern property line. This will remain intact. There is also a minimum 10-foot landscape area along the southern property line. And as you can see, the hotel is situated quite a ways back from that southern property line. We are conditioning the hotel to be a minimum of 100 feet away. However, the applicant is providing 150 feet, which is exceeding that requirement. And staff finds that this is a sufficient barrier between the residences to the south and the hotel. To the north of the hotel, the applicant is providing a canopy area for drop-off and pickup for guests. And to the south, there is a city standard loading zone for any deliveries. However, as I mentioned before, since this is a limited service hotel, the deliveries will be minimal as they are only for hotel supplies. On the screen are the elevations. The applicant is providing a modern feel to the hotel with cementitious siding, wood paneling, and adhered stone. You can also see, it's kind of small, but you can see the canopy location for drop-off and pickup there. This elevation style is very consistent with a lot of the more recent hotels that we have seen along Shaw Avenue and throughout Clovis. As reflected in the staff report, the staff has been able to make all 6 required conditional use permit findings. In addition, it has been found that this project will be a good fit along the Shaw Avenue commercial corridor, as it will blend nicely with the other commercial uses, and there is a sufficient barrier between the existing homes and the proposed hotel. Based on that, staff recommends that the Planning Commission adopt a resolution approving conditional use permit 2024-001, subject to the conditions of approval listed as attachment 1A. Thank you, and I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
Do we have any clarifying questions for staff?
Excuse me, I have one. You mentioned a reciprocal parking agreement. Can you expand on that? Like, is that with the, what we'll call it phase 1 that was previously approved?
Yes, that is correct. It is with the phase 1, and I believe phase 1 is required to have 52 parking stalls on their own, and then the hotel is also required, they're required 146, and with that combined, we require 198, and there are a total of 213.
So we require 198 for both,
Yes,
I guess, parts of the project, phase 1 and 2.
that's correct.
Okay, that's what I wanted to clarify. Thank you.
Okay, is the applicant present?
The applicant is online via WebEx, and then Hal Lohr is the representative, and he is here in person.
Okay.
Good evening. I'm Hal Lohr. I'm at 3549 Reno Avenue. Here for any questions that you may have. I think it's a good fit for the area. We do have the developer online, and the landowner is here, Sean Sanders. Do you guys have any questions?
Very good. Are there any questions of the applicant?
No question.
No
Thank you.
questions at this time. Very good. I'm going to go ahead and open, I'm sorry, I missed opening the public hearing. My gosh, I'm just not myself today. I apologize for that. Okay. Do we have any clarifying questions for staff, or are we open for discussion? Bring it back for discussion from us. Yep. No
Good.
discussion? We're good? All right. Then go ahead and open for a motion then.
Public comment.
Public comment. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm just gonna get up and walk out of here. Sorry, I apologize for that. Take a breath. Okay. So, if we could, now I'll be taking comments for anyone in, who wants to speak for this project. Go ahead and step up to the podium. Ma'am, are you speaking for this project or against the project? Okay, go ahead.
Okay, again, my name's Tiana Miller. I'm 964 West Fairmont, Clovis. You did answer the traffic situation, which is great. Will that gate be closed all the time?
Yes, the gate will be closed 24/7. However, in case of an emergency, then the emergency vehicles would have access to it.
Would have access to it, okay. So, they will still be accessing that, but not just random people driving through?
Correct.
Could get to it.
Only the emergency
Okay,
vehicles.
all right, that was my only question.
Very good. Is there anyone else who would like to speak in support of this project? Okay, seeing none, is there anyone who would like to speak in opposition of this project? Okay, seeing none, we're going to go ahead and close the public hearing and bring it back to the commission. Any comments? No comments? All right, I think now we are ready for, to go ahead and make a motion.
All right, I'll make a motion. I'll make the motion that we approve CUP 2024 TAC 001, adopting a Class 32 categorical exemption from further environmental review under CEQA, and approving the conditional use permit for a 4-story, 122-room extended stay hotel on the southeast area of Shaw Avenue and State Route 168.
I second.
All right, I have a I have a motion to approve CUP 2024-001 by Commissioner Bedstead and a second by Commissioner Hinkle. Commissioner Bedstead?
Yes.
Commissioner Hebert?
Yes.
Commissioner Hinkle?
Yes.
Chair Antuna?
Yes.
And Commissioner Hatcher is absent. We have a motion. The motion is approved with a 401 vote, approving CUP 2024-001.
Very good. At this time, we're going to go ahead and adjourn this meeting at 6:17 until the next meeting scheduled for September 26th, here in the same room.